All right, everybody, we are going to go ahead and talk about Dune the movie. I finally watched it. So let's just start with why Dune is so special. I can't believe that I didn't talk about this in my Dune review. So that's a huge oversight. Why I was even reading Dune in the first place. It's like quite a family movie, or book rather. My dad's always been a fan of it, and so is my mom. And my brother recently read it too. And I can't remember if I read it first or my brother did, but so it's really special that we got to watch this movie together because we don't see each other that often. We only see each other maybe once a year, but we're very close. We talk to each other every week, at least once a week, if not like some weeks every day, basically. So it's really special when we get to do something like this. So we were together, and we got to watch this movie together. So it was really special that we had all read the book, we all liked the book, and then we got to watch the movie in person together, which is very rare and very special. So let's go ahead and start talking about this movie. So let's start. I'm going the wrong way. I'm just gonna click through. Let's start with the villains. I'm really scared to say the name because I'm scared of getting it. Is it Harkonnens? Harkonnens? I'm so sorry for all the Dune fans out there. I am still a new reader, so I apologize. But they were deliciously creepy and deliciously gross. Not deliciously gross, appropriately gross. Especially this scene, disgusting, with the mud, like, healing thing. And the part with the doctor was super sad, and yeah, they just did them really, really well. Starting off kind of light. Let's also talk about the martial arts. I love a good movie with a good martial arts director, and it was very obvious that they hired one. So, really good fight scenes. I'm sorry I didn't get better screenshots, but it's very hard to screenshot action. I even slowed it down and then tried to screenshot, and I still didn't get the best ones, but the shields were cool. The whatever the guy's doing here, the backhanded stab is cool. Very excited for future fights, if you know what I mean. So, yeah, it's just really, really cool. I really enjoyed it. I'm glad that they hired someone good for it. Oh, goodness. And the cinematography. I just love how perfectly they did the juxtaposition or the contrast between the water planet and the desert planet so beautifully, and I just really, really enjoyed it a lot, and it was just so well photographed. Just the sci-fi in general was really well done. It looks like it actually is in this world. It does not look like it was stuck in. The ships were really cool, the copter especially. So yeah, it was really, really well done. All right, next. Oh, just the scene, just still talking about the cinematography. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Cinematography. Sorry. This scene is so beautifully shot, and so I just adored it. What they put Jessica in was so over the top, but so, like, perfect somehow. It was really weirdly perfect. And yeah, just them like squinting after being in the lush world, and then she's like squinting at like what's going on. It's just really well done. Chalamet here. Then we have the worms. Very well done as well. They do actually look like they are creatures who exist. Yeah, I don't know what came first, Dune or Star Wars. I'm guessing Dune came first. It's older than people, I think, realize. So yeah, these scenes are very much like the sand pit. Like this scene is very sand pit in Star Wars. I forget, is that the last one? I don't remember. But they were very well done. I do have a very random gripe. I don't know if you probably have noticed, but I'm taking these pictures from the trailer. I have a weird pet peeve that they put the worms in the trailer. I know that seems weird to like gripe about, but like why are the worms in the trailer? Why aren't they just hinted at? So like for example, this picture here where they're just hinted at, that would be a great trailer shot and then like not showing anything else. But like why is this in the trailer where it's very obvious that that's what you're gonna see in the movie? That's very annoying. I wish that only this was shown. Maybe this for like a second, but not really. And then this was not shown in a trailer. Like in the movie, it's awesome. But in the trailer, it's like, why are you showing all your cards already? Like, do you not have faith in this movie? Like, it's so annoying. Random aside. All right, so next is characters. So first we have Paul. Not my favorite character in the books just because he's a little OP, and I think that's a lot of people's, what's the word? A lot of people's problem with the movie is, or the book is that he's a little OP, but I really like the struggle. They made him seem a little bit more human in the movies. So I really liked his character. He's a really great actor. It's like the perfect pick. I don't know who else could play Paul, but this is like who should play Paul. It was incredibly well cast. Timothée Chalamet. If you don't know, everyone knows, but Timothée Chalamet is his name. And yeah, he's just the perfect fit. Moving on, obviously, to next to Zendaya. I just wish that, well, I don't know where my third picture of her is. Anyway, I just wish that there was more of her, but I also think it's smart because there'll be so much more of her next movie. So the part 2, there's going to be so much more, I hope. I haven't seen part 2 yet, so please don't spoil anything. I wish that there was more of her, but I think it's good that there isn't. So I just really enjoy her as an actress. All right, next is Rebecca Ferguson. I'm hoping I'm saying that right, but I'm pretty sure I am. Is Jessica, and she did a fantastic job as Jessica, and I really enjoyed watching her. I think that's pretty simple and self-explanatory, so sorry about that. The Fremen were really well done. They had really good like mystery at the beginning, and then getting to know them towards the end was great. So I just really enjoyed that. Especially, y'all are gonna hate me. This man's arc, I can't remember his name, I'm sorry. But he's the ambassador of something, I think. And he's the one who's trying to get the world to be better, basically. But he had a great story. All right, so I think that's pretty much it, except talking about this scene. It was just absolutely perfect. I don't know if I've talked about this on this channel before, but I forget what it's called, but it's basically I don't visualize things hardly at all, ever. So this one is just, it's weird. I usually don't visualize, but like if I did visualize, like when I watched this, I was like, wow, this is perfect. If that makes any sense at all. So yeah, this one was perfect. It's so crazy how perfect this scene was, how creepy, how like what are they called? The sister was very, very creepy. It was so well done. It was so book accurate. I just really, really enjoyed the acting in this scene, including, I think it's Jessica before and after the scene. She just, I wish I had more pictures of Jessica, I apologize, but yeah, it was just acted so incredibly well. So I just really enjoyed this scene a lot. And just all of it. It was just, the cinematography was excellent. The actors really put their hearts and souls into it. So thank you to them. My goodness. What a commitment and what a hard task to put this back onto screen. Don't think yeah, it's like being in Lord of the Rings. It's just like such a weighty thing being in Dune. So I hope that's not insulting to anyway, sorry. Yeah, but that's, I think, it. Tell me down in the comments what you thought of this movie. And also, I might regret this, but let me know, did you like part 1 or part 2 better of Dune? Not including the third one, which is book 2, because I'm reading book 2 soonish, and then I'll watch the movie after I read it. So do not talk about the third movie. I don't even know, maybe it's not even out yet. But anyway, which one do you like better, part 1 or part 2, the movies? And did you enjoy this movie? I would love to hear your thoughts. Let me know down in the comments. Thank you so much, and I will see you next time.